Welcome to sunny Snetterton. It's round 3 of Bennetts BSB for 2025. It's scorching. It's going to be so nice here for the weekend. It feels like ages since we brought you any action last time out at Donington. So let's do our Friday afternoon pit lane walk. Outside here, Whitecliff CDH Racing Honda. I didn't see Jamie Davis go out in that last session. He's recently had arm pump surgery, so I'm guessing maybe he's having to sit it out. Luke Hedger, I did see, just went into the top 20. As we walk along here, we've got to weave through all sorts of action at the moment because Superstock are currently out on circuit. Storm Stacey here, Batham's AGN Racing BMW. As you can see, there's quite a bit of work going on the bike at the moment. I noticed that there was a technical for Storm in that afternoon session, so it looks like he's going to have more work to do here tomorrow. Remember, Storm had a blistering Oldham Park at the start of the year, but did not go to plan at all at Donington. Stay tuned this weekend on TNT Sports. We've got a lovely feature coming up with Storm at his merch stand. Over here to the 810 Racing team, you will notice that there's just one rider here this weekend, and that's just Davey Todd. No Peter Hickman, because he is ruled out. He is here walking around pit lane, which is great to see, but he's ruled out after injury sustained after a crash at the TT 3 weeks ago. So we wish Peter all the best. We're hoping to bump into him actually on our show at some point later in the season. Don't get run over. Over here, of course, we've got the Rocket BMW team, Richard Kerr trying to get himself up to speed. Very much a building year for him. On the other side of that garage, Ilya Mikulchik is absolutely tearing up the Superstock class. Stay tuned to that this weekend. They'll have one race. On to Billy McConnell and the CNL Fairbairn Properties Look Forward Racing Honda. It looked like actually there were some promising signs for Billy in that session a little while ago. He just got himself up into the top 12. Remember, the top 12 go directly through to Q2 tomorrow. Watch the plug down there. I can't even get through over here because it's so blocked. Billy just dropped out of the top 12 last minute, so he will have to go through Q1 later. I'm just going to move out of the way here because we're about to get run over by Matt Truelove's bike in Superstock, and then we can carry on. As we move on, Fraser Rogers in this side of the garage. I chatted to Fraser earlier on, and he was saying that he's really had to have a word with him. There he is. He's over there. Come here. It saves me. Rather than me explaining, let me just speak to Fraser. Fraser told me, I don't know if it was yesterday or this morning, that he's had a good word with himself. He needed to sort himself out, and it's going to be Fraser 2.0. And it looked that way. You're through to Q2, and look at that smile. How was today?
Much better. It's been a big improvement for me, to be honest. I've worked hard on myself physically and probably more mentally in this little break we've had. The bike's not changed. It's just me riding the bike how it should be ridden, and I know I can do it, and I just need to basically pull my finger out and get stuck in. I've done every single lap alone, and I was that confident today that I've gone out and I've done one lap on my new tyre, managed to do enough to go through, so I've basically got 2 good stabs at Q2 tomorrow, so look out.
Good luck.
We'll have a good go. Thank you, guys.
That's Fraser Rogers, who I saw cycling yesterday as well, in some rather leery cycling gear. He looked like Mr. Motivator, if I'm quite honest. Hard day at the office for Master Mac Honda, particularly for John McPhee. A crash for him in free practice 1 this morning, and I did not see the wee McPhee heading out in free practice 2. I hope he's all right. I don't know if that's more to do with the bike or him. We will find out. On the other side of the garage here, Charlie Nesbitt, really strong at the end of that session, getting himself straight through to Q2. He'll be hoping for a weekend similar to that as he had at Oldham Park at the start of the season. Wow, it's busy down here today. Over now to the AGN Steelstock Kawasaki team. Really good day to kick off the weekend for them. Both Christian Hidden and Max Cook are through to Q2, and keep an eye out on their bikes this weekend because they're going to be running a special livery, I think, after qualifying ahead of race 1, which we'll be able to bring you. They'll be ditching the green for another bright colour. I won't say any more, but we'll keep you tuned on that. We'll move out of the way here of Josh Owens, who's just about to head back out now. Scott Swan on the Send My Bag Racing IWR Honda. It looked like there were some early struggles for them this morning. Scott in free practice 1 was quite low down in the leaderboard, but then later on there was some more smiles appearing on faces, and they were nibbling away and getting very close to that top 12, so they've found something in setup. This is Jack Kennedy and Dean Harrison. We'll talk more about them in Supersport as the weekend goes on. Now then, over to Tommy Bridewell and Andy Irwin. Andy Irwin has got to go through Q1. struggled in that session. Tommy poring over data at the moment. They're trying to find some direction. Tommy's not been on the podium yet this year and looking to turn that round. We did do an interview with Tommy earlier in the weekend. If we bring you that throughout the weekend, you'll be able to hear he's quite frustrated. He's not going any slower than last year, but the rest of them are all going faster. Tommy did make it through though to Q2, so that's one less thing for him to do. Next up for us is the Dow Racing Honda Garage. Bearing in mind, Josh Brooks is a race winner here. He was on the podium here a few years ago. I thought Josh would really hit the ground running, and maybe he still will, but he has got to go through Q1. Remember, he was on the podium last time out. On the other side of the garage, Lee Jackson, who had an off-colour weekend at Donington after beating himself up a bit, is through to Q2. So, contrasting sides of the garage here. There's still quite a long way to go here. Let's see if we can fiddle our way through here. I'm going to go this way into the Cheshire Mouldings Ducati garage. Rory Skinner, again, another one on the podium, last time out at Donington, a lot quicker than we thought they'd be on the podium. The Ducatis run well here at Snet. Rory was well inside that top 5, battling away for top 3 spaces as well. He looks good on the bike. Rory will be a key threat here this weekend, that's for sure. On to Leon Haslam. Wherever you go in the UK, or when we go to Aston, you know Leon Haslam's going to be quick. He'll be there. He's had a tremendous start to the season so far. The Moto Rapido Ducati team at the moment, just looking at the bike, I can't see Leon anywhere. I was going to have a chat with him, but maybe we'll get a chat with him later in the weekend. He sailed through to Q2 with a last-minute lap in the last sort of 5-10 minutes. Moving on here, Glenn Irwin. Glenn Irwin is feeling a bit under the weather, like flu symptoms, which has paid to putting in a lot of laps here today. He's only used one set of tyres, but Glenn is through. He's in the corner there talking to his crew chief, Ryan Rainey. He's got so much in the tank, and of course the most recent race winner. Glenn Irwin won 2 here the last time we were at Snetterton. Now, garage doors shut here. Not sure why. For Danny Kent, McCann's Racing Yamaha, who will want to boost this weekend, and the championship leader, Bradley Ray, which is a shame because he was fastest again today. The only rider in the 1:46s. That is some lap, by the way. He's P1, the Raceways Yamaha rider, 4 wins from the first 5 races. And he'll be looking to do the job again here this weekend. Remember as well, Brad, the last time he was here, he picked up the treble in 2022. So he's a fierce threat. The last garage we've got here is Kyle Ryde and the OMG Nitrous Racing team. He's smiling there, having a chat with his dad, which means he's in a good mood, which means I am going to grab him, and he is going to speak to us. Come on, Kyle. Both of you if you want. You might be able to see here, Kyle's been very busy in the 4 weeks we've had off. He's got some suntan going on here. Kyle, nice day, I'm sure, to ride around Snetterton. What's your thoughts, your feedback on the couple of practice sessions you've had?
Yeah, great day. Really enjoyed riding my bike today. Made some big changes that we wanted to do at Donington, but was a bit scared to do so. And yeah, they made a big difference on the bike. I felt really good. So my fastest ever lap by about 7 tenths. So solid improvements. Still a little bit behind Brad, but only 0.2. And yeah, really happy.
Good luck.
Thank you very much. Cheers.
Kyle Ryde then, looking good, feeling good. A happy Kyle Ryde is a fast one, we know that. He is, of course, the reigning British Superbike champion. Now, let's see if I can get my head around remembering when we're on air this weekend. Saturday, Sunday, we are on air, TNT Sports 4 from 1 p.m. till 6 p.m. Now, on Saturday, which is tomorrow, it will be TNT 1 will join us at 10 past 2 for the rest of the show. But remember, you can watch all of it on Discovery Plus as well. Now, since the last round, I noticed there's a lot of people saying, I went on Discovery Plus and I didn't see any of the presentation team and Matt and some. So if you go on Discovery Plus, there are 2 ways you can watch it, with presentation, without. Don't forget that, but so many ways that you can watch us here this weekend. But TNT Sports 4, 1 till 6 on both days. Surely that's not too complicated. We're looking forward to going racing. It's sunny at Snet. Bring on race day.